Hey guys, classichomer here, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest III. So, I went ahead and spent money on shields. Got Homer leather shield, didn't do anything for Muka, got Zero a leather shield and a leather hat. Mostly because his defense was the lowest, and I can't have my healer getting murdered in a fight. It's kind of counterintuitive to getting through the rest of the game. So, now we have everything we need, let's move on to the next area of the game. Ooh, hey, healer. Well, I don't feel so bad about getting into so many random fights. We're going to use this Ice Bolt spell. I don't... Really, Muka. Wonderful. Ooh, that did it. Nice. Yeah, Ice Bolt, single target, more damage, only 3 MP, and it's like 30 damage compared to 2 MP for about 10 from Blaze. So, that's probably what you want to be using. Also, Sting Wasp, they're new. They can call for help, and they're kind of really annoying about it too. Other than that, I don't think that this variety does a whole lot. Nah, they're not too bad. Hey, Muka got a level. So, yeah, you saw Muka basically wasted a turn. That's what she'll be doing for a while. Like, a really long while. And these guys are not that big a deal. In fact, Alexis can now kill a Throgor with a single Ice Bolt. Oh yeah! Well, okay, I guess it's closer to 25 to 30 damage rather than just straight 30. There's something else about Dragon Quest III spells to think about. Instead of all being the same element as far as damage goes, we have different elements now. Like, oh, and here's a book that explains about whips and boomerangs, which I was sort of doing last time. I guess we can go ahead and, try and read it. Oh, there you go. Whips will damage one enemy group, while boomerangs will damage all enemies. And occasionally they'll be lower in attack power. The spine whip's better than anything else around here, though, except for maybe the chain sickle. Here we get the small metal. I think that is the 6th one. And another Wing of the Wyvern, which does the return spell. It's just like they were in the previous game. I do possess the magic ball! Ooh, cave in placement. I think they call it the 10th cave in the Game Boy Color version of the game. Well, onward to adventure! And I believe someone at some point told us that many a great hero left Aleahan Island by going through this spring. We'll find out what that's all about. Greetings, old man. What say you? Yes, we magic ball to destroy walls. I just like when they, capitalize an entire word or phrase. It's like how Zelda games will change the color of the text just to let you know that's important. Wow. That's sort of not what I was expecting the animation to be like. That's pretty cool stuff for SNES. Not quite as awesome as the opening into the game, but it's still pretty cool. So, in this chest we find a message, and, well, there you go, the map will do things. Need to be able to use the R button, should be fine on that. Now we have the world map, which will be super useful, as it'll fill in as we explore. Unless it's different from the Game Boy Color version of the game, we'll be finding out when we get out of here. Thankfully, I found the world map before the last video of the series. Anyway, we come up here, get another antidote herb. Good, because there's babbles around. Thankfully, with the spinning whip, I should be able to take care of them. Oh, I also have new enemies to be here. Oh well, these guys don't take too long to kill. Especially now with the current party setup. Basically, Alexis and Homer are just gonna wreck everything. That's their purposes in the party. In fact, everyone kinda has their own purpose. Homer physically wrecks everything. Muka goofs off and gets nothing done. Zero is there to heal and make sure no one dies. And Alexis takes care of everything with her magic. So, caterpillars, they have roughly 50 HP, have a lot of defense, and can cast the increase spell on themselves. Thankfully, Ice Bolt makes short work of them. Without the Ice Bolt spell, that would be a lot more annoying. Also, look at Muka's face. She is winking every single step of the way. So creepy. Ooh, Almirage. These are also new. They can cast the sleep spell. I hate them. I hate them so much. Thankfully, between the whip and the Ice Bolt spell, I shouldn't have too much trouble with them. Especially if Muka actually does something on her turn. That's the special thing about Jesters. They will do nothing most of the time. And... damn it! Well, okay, fine. They put Zero to sleep, but we should kill it this turn anyway. Okay. That was a little scary. So I don't want Muka to die, that's the thing. Even though she's going to be doing nothing in nearly every fight, I'm still going to want to keep her alive because she needs to gain levels. If she doesn't, then the whole point of bringing her along will be moot. There we go. Get to this treasure chest, we get a sacred knife, or a silver knife, or whatever you want to call it. And, oh, that went to me. I don't need this. My whip is actually better. Let's just hand that down to Zero, and then hand the copper sword over to Muka. Because, why wouldn't you? Whoa. Menu fumbling. Okay, there we go. I guess I have a little bit of input delay sometimes. So I'm pressing the button, I don't know what happens, and I press it again. And here's probably the last new enemy. No, this is the last one. But here's a new enemy for the area. Magicians. They can cast Blaze. Guess what Blaze will do to you? Uh-huh. Just what it does to the enemies. Hurts. A lot. So we wanna... oh, Christ. Thank you, game. Please, kill my mage. Oh god. An eye for an eye? Mage for a mage? Zero, please heal her. Zero. Thank god. Muka, if anyone dies, I hope it's you. That's an awful thing to say. But if anyone does have to die, I would prefer it to be Muka than anyone else. I prefer no one died at all. Except for all the enemy mages, of course. Damn magicians. Okay, we need to heal. Oh god. Yeah, that's a big problem. Hopefully I won't have to come into a fight with those guys where they get the jump on me. Because if that happens, they all cast Blaze, someone's going to die, and it won't be the enemy. Just head straight over here. And we finally find the Traveler's Gate. Which has a really weird effect in this game. Actually, I think I like Dragon Quest II's more. Oh well. C'est la vie. Get out of here, and we finally made it off of Leahan to a new place. We never ran into one of the new enemies over there, Echidnas. They're just more powerful anteaters, and they're silver. No big deal. My R button is not opening the map. Oh. No, they call it the magic map in the inventory. Whatever. You can just go to the inventory and use it. Yeah, does that world map look familiar to you, now that it's not scrolling? Look at it for just a little bit. If you don't get it, don't worry. I'll show off what I'm talking about after a couple of towns. So, guard, what say you? We're in Romali. Yeah. Yeah, if you got the map thing, then you'll get that. So, yeah, we came from Leahan. Oh, wait. Oh, he doesn't know we're those brave heroes. Haha! So, the king of Leahan was saying that, you know, don't speak the name of Baramos because it's not known in the world of men. So far, it's 2 for 2 and people we just randomly talk to outside of Leahan that know about Baramos. Well, I guess 2 for 3. The guard didn't say anything about him. So, what was that? Huh. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that message. I didn't know the king of this place was supposed to be such a racist or something. Won't help people from other nations. Won't help foreigners. Oh well, get an antidote urban there. Well, check out the whole town before I go to the inn. Or the weapon shop, for that matter. Ah, the church. And, ooh, we go to Kazab after this. We'll be doing that eventually. The Hard Heart, or Toughness in the Game Boy Color. If you equip it, I think it actually gives you the Toughness personality, but only while you have it equipped. Ooh, a smart book! Well, that would be helpful if I didn't already have everyone that I want to be smart. Smart. Or sharp, at least. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm a jock. And I've got the Hard Heart. So let's go ahead and equip that. Oh, it said... That's a lie. It says it will increase my attack from 18 to 28. That's incorrect. It will increase my stamina from 18 to 28. My attack was already higher than that at 39. My strength is 21. You see, now my stamina is 28. But that doesn't increase my HP. So, it's kind of not helpful. Oh, give me the Worldly? I think that there's some slight translation differences. Of this... Wow. Wow. That may be actually worth doing. Okay, if this is making me the tough that I think it is, then it actually gives me slightly less strength, but way more vitality. Because I'll get 5 out of 7 on strength, 3 out of 7 instead of, I think, at 2. So I even get more defense. And, you know, go faster. And 7 out of 7 on stamina, or vitality. The other two stats are still 2 out of 7, so, you know, I'm not going to be winning any spelling bees or anything like that, but whatever. I'd rather use a main character like this for the time being. It's not like I have any other accessory to give him. When we come over here and check this, we'll find another small medal. I believe that puts us up to 7. And yes, I'm using a list from GameFAQs. It's the same positions in the Game Boy Color version as in this one, so just, you know, if you're playing along, use that list. And you find another small medal! Once we get to 10, we'll want to go back to Aliahan. We found a leather hat. I think I actually could use that. Yeah, hopefully your king doesn't suck like the king of Tantegel in the last game. Man, what a pushover. Yeah, we're going to get all killed by Hargon. I'm going to hide. Let's see. Yeah, actually, Alexis is the only one that could use this. Well, there you go. You have more defense. I actually think it's got one of the highest defense ratings in the whole group. At least for the time being. That will change because she won't have a lot of armor draw to go with from here on. So, let's go ahead and do some... Well, I guess I won't really be doing a lot of shopping. But, now that I'm here, I'm basically going to spend a lot of time grinding between this episode and the next. And I'm going to want to get... I know I want these bronze shields. Well, actually, since I got those leather shields, these aren't as useful. I know Muka could use the one of these leather shields. So screw it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get a bronze shield and 2 chainmails. That'll be the goal. I'm not as worried about my spear. Yeah, getting some spears or getting weapons. That's not as big a concern for me. I mean, eventually I'll want to do that, but it's not too big a deal because, well, if I go out and show you some fights, you'll immediately understand why. Let's rest up to the end first. And unfortunately, this end does cost 12 gold now, as opposed to the 8 gold in the previous end. Or, you know, in, what was called Reeve. believe so. Yeah, because Kazav is north. I always get those two towns mixed up. Yep. Want to get out here into this forest and see what kind of enemies we can encounter. Like venom toads. Oh good, we got the jump on them. They can poison you, and they're a little bit more powerful than frogors. That's really all there is to it, though. Unfortunately, being a little more powerful is enough to be a difference. Whatever, it's only one more MP. I was seriously considering using Blaze instead. I've also noticed that venom toads have a higher chance to just run away. For not a whole lot of reason. Nice. Level and... No, I didn't learn anything. I really want Zero to learn the antidote spell, so I can stop having to worry about getting poisoned. So a lot of things around here are going to try to poison you. Alright, at the very least, the venom toads are a pretty common enemy around here, and they can and will poison you. I'm kind of surprised I'm not getting my ass kicked that badly. Thought I would. Oh well, that's the point is, now is a good time to do a little bit of grinding, get the better equipment, and you'll probably be pushing about level 7 for the hero. Okay, that fight was exactly the kind of thing I'm getting worried about. Got into a single fight with 2 Almirage and 2 Caterpillar, and they just... That is the result. We weren't in very bad condition. Homer and Zero are nearly dead from one fight. So, keep that in mind. Do a little bit of grinding when you get here. Or if you did some grinding at the beginning of the game, got up to about level 5 before going to Najimi Tower, you probably don't need to worry so much about it. But since I did rush up to this point, I need to do a little bit of grinding now. So we'll do that between episodes, but from now, let's go and see the king. You know, since I wasted enough time about in town. And by see the king, I mean I'm going to go explore his castle before I talk to him. Ah, locked doors. And sometimes you can push the directional pad to get rid of text, sometimes you can't. And well, I forget when those times are. Oh boy. Just want to climb these stairs, go up this tower, and we can find another prisoner. Who needs to stand in front of this door so I can talk to him again? You! Who's Kandar, and why are you getting mad about someone thinking you're one of his companions? Okay. So... What? Oh, okay. I was going to say, what do you want me to do about it? You want me to go kick his ass. I might. I don't know. It really depends. What kind of command is Kandar? I mean, the guards don't like him, so obviously he can't be that good of a person, right? Well, we'll talk to some people and learn more about that, I believe. We climb all the way up here. We find more things to loot. Ooh, a Pachisi ticket. Pachisi is a mini-game we'll be getting to explore later. Oh, and the cheater guide. Huh. Interesting. Not entirely sure what personality you get with that. I don't know. So... Apparently this is the old king, or the previous king. Oh, there's nothing wrong with being a little bit a fun-loving person. I think that guy's blowing his son's desire to have fun out of the water. Or overblowing it. Overstating it. Well, that sucks to be you. Actually, wasn't there another merchant and another... In Dragon Quest 1, yeah. There was a merchant who was in Cantigale Town, or Brecconary. So he lost all his stuff getting from Garin to there. Huh. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you suck at your job. Or, you know, it could be the Demon Lord and his influence on the monsters. You know, just thinking. Anyway, once you've explored town, you want to come down to here. At this intersection of bushes, you can search to find another small medal. Number 9. And then, well, we want to make our way up the staircase. Oh, look, a minstrel. Sure. I like getting new information. Ah, Champagne Towers to the west. Good to know. And I'll listen to it later, after I'm done hitting on his wife. Yeah, Leahan's pretty good. I like that place. I'm from there. Everyone has to talk about my dad. Why? Oh god, I'm glad my real life isn't like that. Because, well, a little bit. I sound exactly like my father. Wow, I haven't saved since I started the game. So, when people call asking for him, they hear me, they're like... yeah, I want to continue my journey. Ah, there we go, a favor! Stolen our golden crown! Well, too bad for you. Looks like you're wearing a crown to me. Well, fine. If he'll recognize me as a true hero, maybe they'll earn me some sway in their court or something. Who knows? In any case, I'll go take care of that. Eventually. First, I want to get to a high enough level and with good enough equipment that I feel confident in my ability to go hunt down Kandar. So that's our next task on Let's Play Dragon Quest III. classichomer signing out. We'll see you guys later.